All right. Hello, everyone. Please let me know if you can hear me. Can you hear me? Hello, everyone. Can you hear me? Everybody can hear me. I'm running late, you guys. I'm trying to get my office. I'm redoing it. It's getting things I don't use and just fixed up for the new year, right? And I tell you what, it's been a mess. All right, you guys. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to get started, and then we'll talk as soon as we get done with class. Okay. So we've got the Page of Pentacles that we're going to be doing. All right. So we've got the Page of Pentacles. This is a really good energy right here. I love the Page of Pentacles. It reminds me of new material beginnings, like starting, and it doesn't necessarily have to be new. It could be you having a career and you're getting promoted. Okay. So you're having a new beginning and moving up, and it's going to bring in more, financial stability and security for you. All right. So we're going to start with the Rider-Waite-Smith Page of Pentacles. You are like this page. The card emphasizes your sovereignty and also your young and youthful attributes. You develop a masterly, innovative way of dealing with the earth forces. All your skills as a human being of great humor and instinct are needed. And it says underneath the Page of Pentacles, keep a hold on what is fruitful and valuable. Now it says for spiritual experience, being productive, finding something, planting something, having an effect beyond oneself. As the card for the day, make today an adventure full of new discoveries. As a prognosis tendency, the pentacle is a gift of life and a mirror to show that you are a treasure for yourself and for your surroundings as soon as you grasp your talents. For love and relationships, loving someone also means making demands on her talents. For success and happiness, our talents are often like the gold that, as the saying goes, paves the streets. At first, they seem as inconspicuous as a yellow coin on a yellow backdrop. All right. We'll do. All right. Next up, Tarot Bible. All right, you guys, remember this is the one that has the keywords and key phrases, so you're going to want to write these down, okay? All right, keywords: practical approach, realistic aims, concentrated effort, focus and progress, and new projects. Key phrases: setting the wheels in motion, looking for a window of opportunity, know your limitations, wanting to be prosperous, financial messenger, diligent worker. All right. The Page of Pentacles signifies that it is time to get practical or to progress with realistic aims and get involved in a new project. It is not so much simply looking at what you've achieved so far, but looking at the future to see what more you can accomplish. There is a window of opportunity out there, but you have got to look out for it, whether it is literally a new career or enterprise or a chance for greater clarity within a relationship. This card has a let's get on with the job feel about it. The page can also represent someone you know, a reliable worker, an organized friend, someone who knows how to turn vision into reality. This person may have something useful to tell you, or they may simply symbolize a part of yourself that you haven't yet expressed or acknowledged. Ask yourself, if you know your limitations, can you go further? How practical are you when it comes to working to have an effect on someone or something? Can you identify with planning and progress, focus and results? Or do you prevaricate and put off until tomorrow what you could do today? These issues will arise with the Page of Pentacles in any spread, but make use of his positive influence to enjoy the spirit of commitment to a cause, or simply diligent planning. He can also appear in your life as a reliable team player, a financial whiz kid, a friend who has grounded ideas. If this appears as a blockage card, you are terribly self-focused. However, your goals and practical interests are taking top priority so that you are ignoring or are insensitive to the needs of others. Right. Tarot for beginners. Here we go. Okay, again, we've got keywords. It says here the astrology for the Page of Pentacles is earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. And keywords is apprentice, diligence, awe, good news about money. The Page of Pentacles is an apprentice of some kind. They are learning a new skill and they are awed and inspired by their task. As we can see in the expression of wonder on this page's face. The pages are young people or people who are young in spirit. The Page of Pentacles is young in their development of particular skill, trade, or course of study. They are either receiving training to develop a talent or they are learning a trade. The Page of Pentacles is diligent, so deal in practicalities at this moment. Make sure the logistics of your life are running smoothly, bills paid, property well maintained, and schedule running smoothly. If the Page of Pentacles represents you, you are likely feeling optimistic about the prosperous career that will come from this period of training and settling the logistical details of your life. When the Page of Pentacles appears as a messenger or message rather than as a personality or influence, this page indicates that you will receive good news related to money, career, or education. Now, the symbolism. The fields represent fertility and growth. The mountains represent aspirations. The color red represents vitality. The color green represents learning. Okay. All right. My favorite one. Okay. Here we go. Keywords, you guys. Study, developing resources, being naive or naivety. It's hard for me to pronounce that. Curiosity, potential, and service. Pages often represent the early stages of a matter or a time of study and gaining skills. Some tarot packs picture the Page of Pentacles as a young person gazing at a pentacle as if trying to understand it. If this card represents an actual person, it's probably someone young, intelligent, hardworking, and ambitious. The Page of Pentacles can point to the everyday details of your life and advise you to take care of them. This may refer to your work, possessions, or health. In some cases, this card may indicate David. I have such a hard time pronouncing that name. We're just going to say naive, okay? In financial or practical areas. You're learning how to live in the real world. The page can also show you performing a service for someone. In a reading about money, this card may refer to contracts or other paperwork related to money, possessions, or property. The page upright may describe the early stages of a project when you're discussing ability, seeking financial support, or laying the groundwork. You're advised to learn all you can about a money matter. If the reading is about your job, you may be preparing yourself for a career or a career change. A position in business, healthcare, or the trades could be profitable. The page advises you to work hard and learn all you can in order to reach your goal. In a reading about love, you may be more concerned with security, stability, and the practical aspects of a relationship than with romance. This card can also indicate meeting a partner through work. All right. Here. Now, let me get this out of the way. Okay, so the Page of Pentacles can also represent you guys, depending on the cards that are around it and the energies and what's going on in the situation. It can represent something that you've invested in the past that's coming to fruition. Now it's matured. It could be stocks, in any type of investment. Okay, this could be a lawsuit, inheritance, anything that you've been waiting on. Okay, now what I like about all of the court cards when we're talking about pentacles is that it's practical, it's realistic, it's within reach. Okay, even the Knight of Pentacles, you know, the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Swords, they can get distracted, they can get lost. Okay, sometimes they don't think things through, and so the Knight of Pentacles is that very grounded energy. You're not going to get distracted. You're going to make sure everything gets done the way it needs to be done. And you're not going to overlook anything, right? And that's with all of the Pentacle Court cards. It's just grounded energy. It's telling you that what it is that you're going after when we're talking about material gain is doable. It's achievable, and you can have it, but it requires you to, you know, take action and take the steps forward to go get it. All right. Let's look at the comments. Susie Q, I love that. That is awesome. So let's see who all we have here. Okay. So we've got Phoenix, Rick Jones, Dione Nunez, Susie Q. Okay. Yes. Has anybody tried to, have you guys gotten in contact with each other and, done a reading, with each other? Have y'all started that? What you can do is, you can conversate through email and, take turns. One ask a question or a couple of questions, maybe like do a monthly for each other or even a weekly, and do the reading and take a picture of it and send that with the email with your interpretation. If you don't want to like get on the phone or talk or anything like that. Oh my goodness, that's funny. Sister Carla, how are you? Maria Kraft, hello. Shell's Candle Wax Tarot, hello. Well, what I plan on doing when we get done with these swords, which is next, and then we will be done. But I plan on, we can do Skype. Um, Skype, I think it's Zoom. But since our group is, like under 50 or 100 people, it's free. And we can, get on and be able to, I think, see each other and have like a group talk and discussion. I want to do that after we do the swords, because that's where I want to introduce the oracle cards and then start doing tarot readings. It's so much better when you're able to interact, okay, with each other. It's more like being in person. I know it's on Skype or via, video, but it does feel like it's more, it'd be a lot easier, I feel like. Because that way, if you guys have a question, it's right there. It's right then. you know, and we can cover it. Is Zoom better? Okay. Thank you, Susie Q. I tell you what, you guys, I feel like I haven't really been doing much here lately, and it's frustrating. I'm trying to get back on, back on track, back on schedule. My, I don't, I think my grandmother, issue is got me pretty stressed out. And I don't even think I'm stressed out, but I think it's subconsciously I'm stressed out because I don't sit and think or worry about it, but it's in the back, it's there. Well, she was in a lot of pain yesterday, and it was so bad that when she got up this morning, she told my cousin that she wasn't going to go through another day like that, that if she was in pain like that again, for her to go ahead and just call an ambulance. So that's kind of where we're at right now. She's okay from the fall. We're thinking that, she was sick and she didn't tell nobody. And now it's, she's having a hard time eating, keeping food down. She's losing feeling in her feet, and that's probably why she fell. She's losing her hearing. It goes in and out. And she's in a lot of pain. And see, she's 85. She's not going to go and, go to the doctor and be like, what's this pain in my stomach? And if I feel like she pretty much, knows there's something wrong. And, her mother, my Granny Gee, she was 93 when she passed, but she had stomach cancer. I think they found it when she was like, well, by the time they had found it, they did surgery on her. And I don't know how they could do surgery on somebody that at that age, but they did surgery on her, but she only lived 3 months after that. So 92, 93, she was 93 when she passed. So I guess her birthday's in April. So I guess it was 93, but they lived their lives, that's a long life to live. And I get it. She doesn't want to go to the hospital. She doesn't want to be poked on. She doesn't want to not be able to come back home. And I think that's her the biggest thing. She, nobody wants to go, and you can't be comfortable in a hospital, And then what's going on in the world with COVID and everything, you can't, I guess, you can have people come in, but it's very limited and stuff. And it's still, she doesn't want to go to the hospital. So her pain must have been pretty bad yesterday. So, I don't want her to suffer. You know what I mean? I don't want her to suffer. If it's her time, I just, I pray she just goes to sleep, and she goes, in her sleep, and she's not hurting any, you know what I mean? And she's a beautiful woman. I tell you what, you guys, she's my rock. She's amazing, amazing woman. Thank you, Phoenix. That's, you guys, I tell you what, you really do help. That's like with her cat. I was telling them on Hidden Truth Tarot on my other channel. It was on the giveaway. I think it was this last Sunday, about the cat, you know, that cat of hers. And I'm telling you, you guys prayed that cat back home is what you did, because that's just, it blows my mind still, thinking that, you know, I cannot believe that cat was okay. You know, he's not an outside cat. He's, I forget how old she said that. That cat is old. You know, he's either 19, 20, 21, something like that. And that's old. And an old cat like that, that's not an outside cat, and it was cold at that time. Oh my goodness. It was, so you guys prayed that cat right back home, because it was the next morning that Tiana heard him and found him. Thank you, Susie Q. Max. Yeah, Max. See, I get that. What is it? I call it, see, my grandma's a cat lady. I call her my mom, my grandma, you guys, and it's a long story. That's a story for another time. But there's a reason behind that. But she is the cat woman where she lives, well, she used to be. Max is her last cat. She used to have a lot of cats. And I'm going to tell you something. They had their own rooms, okay? They had their own rooms, because they would fuss at each other when they got a little bit older. I think she had like 10, 11, 12 cats. She had more than that at one time, but beautiful cats, Persian, white, long-haired cats. Just, that's what Max is. He's a white, solid white with long hair. Well, all her cats were like that. And she had one named Sam, Liddy. I mean, these cats lived forever, you guys, okay? And Max is like the last one. So, but yeah, she loved them. She loves them cats. I mean, I know there was 2 of them that could that was allowed to have a room together, because they wouldn't fight. Oh, she loves her cats. I grew up with Clea, and I grew up with that cat, literally. That cat was like 23 when she died. And she was a Siamese cat that my grandma had. And yeah, cats live forever, her animals. She takes good care of them. What's that Luna doing? Oh, no. We're not going to get all rambunctious. Okay. Oh, don't have a little anxiety attack. Shh. There you go. Calm down. Calm down. Okay. Oh, it's a good dog. I tell you what, let's get a treat. Okay. Well, let me get them a treat. So they don't. Okay. All right. Here we go. Just calm down. Quit snoring. Goodness. There you go. I am so happy that they make these. Now, they don't have rawhide in them. These, it's dream bones. And they have all kinds of different dog treats. And these rawhide is like really, really bad for dogs. And so those dream bones, those are amazing. When you got spoiled, rotten little critters like mine that get treats all the time. So yep, little Luna and BJ. Oh, there's Terry G. Oh, Siberian Husky. Oh my goodness, those are beautiful, beautiful dogs. Yes. I grew up with a German Shepherd, and that was, I've been a big dog person my whole life. And here, I guess when I got Lucy, Luna's mama, that was back in 2014, no, 2013. And I just fell in love with, now it's all little dogs. But up until then, I'd always had great big dogs. I loved big dogs. Now I'm a love little dogs. Oh, that's awesome. You listen to the priest more than. Oh, that's amazing. That's awesome. All right, you guys. Well, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to sign off here. It got quiet in the house. I think everybody's it's bedtime here. Everybody goes to bed at 9. So during the weekday, I love you guys, and I'll see you guys back here tomorrow. We're going to be doing the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so that's going to be pretty cool. I love the Knight of Pentacles. I love all the core cards of the Pentacles because it's just practical, realistic, achievable goals. All right, you guys. I love you, and I'll see you back here tomorrow. Okay? Bye-bye, everyone.